what's with these keyboard warriors pointing at other people's flaws like they're perfect?
I must admit, one thing I do on social media
Yeah.
occasionally, I do like to try and make a funny comment.
Yeah.
And it kind of throws everyone because
Yeah.
they don't understand if I'm having a go at them or they don't.
Okay.
It's like, what is that about?
You're not doing that, yeah?
Or I put a reference in that
Yeah.
they might not understand, you know. I don't know. But so occasionally I do that. That's my vice.
Yeah, man. Like you know, like we're gonna say something, yeah?
It's kind of good because it kind of switches the subject.
From making it like aggressive to like, you know, just throwing something weird in there.
Yeah. Do you you come across, like, the last thing we're gonna speak about before we round off is, you know, Mike, like with your energies, your vibe, you know, you come across as a person who, correct me if I'm wrong, who doesn't really, like, you know, you're a realist, you know, like in terms of like everything that you've been through in your life and all of that. You come across as somebody who don't really have any regrets because of your outlook on life. Am I right to say that? Or you do?
No,
you know what I mean?
I don't, and it took me a long while to get to that point.
Yeah.
Because I did have big hang-ups and regrets about things I've done in the past or situations I've been in.
Yeah.
And I say, it was weirdly enough, it was about the time that I went vegan, maybe 14, 15 years ago, I can't remember, that I kind of released everything.
Yeah, because you seem like you've got this light energy about you. You seem like, you know, you've had your periods where you reflected on a lot of things, you know?
Yeah, and you have to, you know what, if you carry something around with you, it's going to get heavier and heavier.
Yes.
And once you release that, you know, I mean, the people who've done bad things to me who I wanted to get back at, I wanted a revenge, and then immediately you think, you know what, why am I thinking this? Once you let it go, it's happened. Maybe it's a lesson. Maybe see it as a positive rather than a negative.
Yeah.
Okay, that's taught me a lesson. That's you know what? It's gone.
Yeah.
And I think that is the best way to be, because I feel so much happier now than carrying all these things around me. What if this? Why didn't I do that? What if that? You know, it's gone now.
Carrying, like, absolutely, Mike.
Yeah.
Another lesson that I've learned, you know, like in my 32 years on this planet is, like you said, man, certain things, obviously it's part of human, some people it's just part of like their nature. It's like stressing, you know, holding grudges, all of these things overall, you know, like human beings are always going to have these kind of traits with them until the end of time. But like you said, like experience, you know, time tells you that all of these things eventually you get to a point where you're there now and you're looking back saying, fucking hell, I didn't even really need to do that, you know?
No.
You know? I didn't even need
Things become clearer.
Yes.